Wake up, Hugh, it's time to go. Grab the leash, we're hitting the road. Got my paws ready to roam. This world ain't gonna explore alone. I sniff the air, I chase the breeze. Every trail's a mystery. Cooper's adventures follow me. Caves and woods and history. Ghost towns, whispers, secrets low. Together we're the stars of the show. Abandoned barns with creaky doors, haunted halls and mossy floors, fishing poles and a camping fire, a life of freedom I inspire. I wag my tail, I lead the way, every step a brand new day. Cooper's adventures follow me, caves and woods and history, ghost towns, whispers, secrets low, together we're the stars.
Welcome back to the channel, friends. Today's video is going to be just a little bit different. This one's going to be a little bit more personal. My name's Aaron Rippey. I live here in Idaho with Cooper and his brother Boomer, and I'm a recovering alcoholic. About 14 months ago, my best friend Angie, one of my best friends Angie, broke down my front door to double check and make sure that I was doing okay, because she hadn't heard from me for about a week. And I was right in the middle of a very long drunken stupor. Hadn't been taking care of myself, eating right, taking care of my animals the way I should. And at that point, I was up to about a gallon's worth of vodka a day. And there at the end of or just before she broke down my door, I had done a gallon of vodka every day for a full 7 days. And it kind of gave me a wake-up call that, I was really having some issues with myself. So I decided to seek help. At that point, I went ahead and went to my very first ever AA meeting. And then I realized that I needed more help than what I or AA could provide. So I ended up checking myself into a rehab facility for 3 days to overcome the alcohol DTs and all of that. When I was released, I started attending AA. And I did really good on that for about a month. Or, I don't want to say a month. Let's try it again, about 3 months. I did really good with AA. But I started noticing that going to the AA meetings and everything made me want to actually drink more because of the constant talking about it, listening to other people talk about it, thinking about it every single day. So I started going less and less and less, and I noticed that the fewer times I went, the less I was thinking about the alcohol, which made it so much easier to just not do it. So I made the decision at that point that I was going to go ahead and quit AA and just raw dog it. And it was the best decision I've ever made. I'm currently now at my 14-month mark. But at the 3-month mark, not going to AA anymore, I realized that I wasn't going to be getting achievement chips anymore. And that's where my other best friend, Terry, stepped in. And she started purchasing me achievement chips. And they're not the real cheap, flimsy, basic AA chips either. Well, after a certain point, she realized that I really didn't have any place to store my chips, or display them, I should say. So she proceeded to purchase me some display racks for them. And here are those 3 racks that Terry sent to me to display all of my achievement chips. Now these very first 3 chips here were when I was still going to AA and making sure I was doing that whole part of my recovery. But these subsequent chips thereafter are all the chips that Terry has purchased for me throughout the months. And they're absolutely gorgeous and far better than any of the ones that AA provides. As you can tell, those first 3 are really cheap and basic, and whereas these are all just stunning. So there we have those. And that's where all of my chips go now. The past ones go up on the rack, and the current one goes in my wallet. And she's been maintaining this for the entire time. And I appreciate it more than she will ever know. Because it helps keep me mindful of, where I've been, how far I've come. And honestly, it is so much easier now to just avoid any alcohol whatsoever. And I work at a gas station where we sell hard alcohol, and I have absolutely no wish, will, or want to purchase any of it anymore. So my story, I just wanted to get out there. And we have a brand new chip that just came in from Terry. Well, it's been here for a few days, but at her request, she wanted me to open the package on camera. Sorry to interrupt your video. I just wanted to pop in and say thank you to all of my viewers and all of my subscribers. I do greatly appreciate it. If you guys are enjoying the content that me and Cooper are creating, I would greatly appreciate if y'all would be willing to subscribe to the channel, hit that notification button. That way you'll get informed every time me and Cooper post a brand new video. Our videos are going to continue to evolve as we go along. I am fairly new at this, and I'm getting new equipment every time. I'm getting new software and new ideas on how to make the videos. So if you would be so kind as to leave a comment and a like, just letting me know what videos you like and what could be improved upon. That would be greatly appreciated and help me and Cooper in understanding our viewers better and help us to create much better videos for all of you to enjoy. I have recently started a Patreon page, and that I want to just give you guys some extra footage, maybe some B-roll, some exclusive footage, different things just from our daily lives and stuff like that. Now the proceeds from the Patreon are going to go towards my video expenses. And those include things like new equipment, better equipment, travel and fuel to get to different locations and better locations, and different things like booking fees and video fees and permits to record at certain places, which will also allow us to give you guys better, more phenomenal content. I do have a link to the Patreon in the description, so if you would like, you can pop on over. Now, any donations would be greatly appreciated, just to help us film better content for you guys. So yeah, what do you say we go ahead and get back to our video? Again, me and Cooper greatly appreciate you watching our videos. So what I'm going to do is first I'm going to show you the most recent chip. Well, the last chip, sorry, my 13-month that she got for me. I don't know how well this camera is going to do this. I'll take a few different shots from a couple other cameras and see which one I can get to work the best for it. But because of the channel, she went ahead and got me, if I can get it centered right, this chip right here. Just to highlight the adventures that me and Cooper have been on. And the fact that we've done it 100% sober. So now what we'll do is I've got the package right here that Terry sent me. And we'll go ahead and open this up for you. She says it's going to be amazing and I'm absolutely going to love it. So let's take a look. Okay. So we got the first part of it open. Go. Go. You want to see it? How about you? You want to see? Okay. Sorry about that. Boomer and Cooper wanted to see what it was. Okay. It is actually kind of cool. It is a 15-month instead of a 14-month, but that's okay. It still means exactly the same to me, even though the month is wrong. It's like I said, it still means the world to me, and it still also depicts me and Cooper's travels and adventures. So let's show the camera. We've got a nice little desert canyon, which we see a lot of on our adventures. On the reverse side, I'll hold it there so you guys can read it as best I can. But thank you very much, Terry. I do absolutely love this one. It goes right along, continues along the line of the theme of this channel, going out, exploring, and the adventures. And the reason I decided to even start this channel, though, was after I quit drinking. I had a hard time, you know, knowing what I liked to do, what was fun. And after my husband passed away, about 2.5, maybe 3 years ago now, I had no concept of what I liked to do. It was always what we liked to do. So me and him used to love going camping and motorcycle riding and all of that. But I had lost my will to do any of it. On top of drinking all the time, I couldn't do any of it. And, you know, at one point I decided I was just going to go on a little camping trip and take Cooper with me. And that was before we got his brother Boomer. And I did. I had a lot of fun and I enjoyed it. And I watch a lot of YouTube videos of different explorers. A few of my favorites, to give names, are Exploring with Josh. He does amazing videos. Exploring with Fighters. They do more abandoned places, haunted places, stuff like that, which is really awesome to see. And then I've been watching the Trek Planner and Josh the Intern, and they do more of the wilderness and exploring ancient ruins and stuff like that, hiking to the locations through the wilderness. And that's kind of where I got some of my inspiration for the videos from. And I originally just had my name on here. That was it. But a friend of mine had said, you need to keep doing more videos and show us where Cooper's been going. And that's where the idea for the channel came from, Cooper's Adventures. I got him registered as a service dog. So now he does go pretty much everywhere with me, except for on the motorcycle. I can't get him to go on there. But I thought it was an awesome thing for him as well, because me and my late husband got him from a pound where he had been returned 3 times for behavioral issues. And then he took it extremely, extremely hard when Larry passed, because Larry was his owner, his dad. And then going through and dealing with me in my alcoholic state, wake up, drink, watch some TV, pass out, wake up, drink. I thought it was a good thing, for him as well, to get out and enjoy what life has to offer, since we hadn't done that before. And he seems to love it. I love it. And none of it would be possible if it wasn't for Angie, to begin with, making me realize and understand I had a big problem. And B, Terry constantly giving me these achievement chips and making me remember. And I just got a notification on my camera that the battery's getting low, so I'm going to have to go ahead and let you guys go. Thank you for watching.